So let's just look at a couple things, or a couple bones within the body, and see more specifically what they do. Okay. You can see right here. All right, right here. Okay, right here we got our skull, and this is not, a lot of people, and it's in movies and everything. So I get it, but a lot of people will look at just the skeleton like that, and it could be in scary movies and things like that to try and scare us. But really, it's just our skeletal system. This is how we all look under our skin. So if it's nothing to be scared of, but it's more just to kind of look at and gain information on, and learn about yourself. As you're looking at this, you get to learn about yourself. So that's really neat too. So let's look at this again. Okay, right here we've got our skull. Okay, just at the top. And remember how I was calling our collarbone our clavicle? Right there. Okay, so back to the skull. What do we think the skull does? See how it's big and round? Okay. What do we think the skull does? Okay. The skull's gonna, if our brain's in here, the skull protects our brain. All right. So yeah, there, and then that's the job of the skull. We come down here to our ribs. Okay, we see our rib cage right here and in the back right here. Okay, you see our rib cage right there. All right. So let's think about, what does our ribs do? What does our ribs do? So our ribs hold the structure for the outside right there, while also protecting our internal organs that will be in here. You can't really see them in this picture because we've taken the organs and the muscles off of this picture, so we can just see the skeleton. Okay, but if you can imagine your belly and everything's going to be right around here, and you got more internal organs, your liver, kidney, all that is up there. Okay, so, and your stomach as well. So your ribs job is to keep keep your internal organs and everything around this area safe. Okay, just imagine like a cover for something. Okay, if we want to put a cover over something so it doesn't get damaged, our bones are the same way. Okay, we just want to put cover over our muscles and over our internal organs, to keep them from getting damaged. So our bones keep us safe. Okay, and there's different bones all the way through here. Our arm bones, okay, our pelvic girdle, that, around where, like, our hips, okay, right here, okay. And then we go down to our vertebrae right here, vertebrae column. That is very important because that's what helps us stand up. Okay, that's what helps us have our posture. Okay, is our spinal cord that goes all the way down here and connects all the way up here to the bottom of the skull. Okay, you can kind of see it going inside the skull up there. All right, and then as we go down, we've got our femur. Like what I was saying earlier, our femur is our biggest bone in the body. So this is on an adult, and we can see how it's one bone on each leg, right? Remember how I was saying babies have about 300 bones? So the femur right here could have possibly been 3, 4, maybe even 5 bones split apart when we're first born. Okay, and then they morph together to make these really big bones called femur. Okay, and we've got our tibia and our fibula. Okay, so just like in our arm, remember we have our radius and our ulna. Okay, we have two smaller bones in our arm. We also have 2 bones like that in our leg. Okay, so notice, and here's what I think is really cool too. Up here in our arm, remember it's our humerus, our elbow, which is our halfway point in our arm, and then our radius and ulna. And it's the same way with our legs. Okay, instead of a humerus, we have a femur. We have our knee, which would be the half point. Sorry about that. Okay, we have our femur right here, okay, and our knee, which would be called our patella, okay, and which would be